Hey, kia ora whānau. How's it going? Well, Mondays are my rest days, my day offs. From the aspect of being heavily intentional about what's going on around in our community. So I thought I better give you a bit of an idea what I do on my day off. Now, why I have a day off is that God has given us times and seasons to do things, and He's created a 7-day week with one of those days as a day off as a minimum, and to recharge and to reconnect to family and just to have a bit of a respite or a rest from the busyness of what we do. Now, in my day off, I'll get up, have a bit of a karakia, do a bit of reading, scripture and reflection for myself, my personal journey. Then I'll have some Weet-Bix with a bit of cream and sugar. And I popped over to my office, which is in the back here, and check my emails. On Mondays, because I do my word on Monday, I normally do the recording on Sunday afternoon, and then I do a bit of editing in the evening, and then I just do my final edit on the Monday morning, and then make sure that's all posted up, and any other recordings that we've been doing for the channel, I just touch up those. And then today, Jason and I just cleaned up the rubbish a bit, and we took down to the tub and got some kai. Yeah, so it's a pretty relaxing day. Sent out a few messages to our church whānau and those around, those are unwell and those are away at the moment, just to let them know that we're thinking of them and praying for them. We helped the whānau with their passports to get into Auckland later on in the month in December, and the husband came around, and if you can see that window behind us, we've had problems with rain, and he's actually just come in. Let's go and have a look at it, eh? He's come in and put a skirting on the top, and then he's also come in and cleaned up the lead chair and painted it and did a bit of chipping on the inside. Found out he was a carpenter, and he said, how can I help out? And I said, oh, this window's been leaking, so he's coming in to fix it. And yeah, what a blessing, you know, you help someone and then they have gifts and talents and can help you. But yeah, today's been a real slow day, just relaxing and just taking life a little bit slower, thinking about my garden, looking at what's going on here. You know, you've got the corn, basil, tomatoes, and then over on this side, it's the garden here, some more garden. This is the digging garden, so we've got potatoes, tomatoes, along there. Coming along quite well actually. And some vegetables coming up in there. Bok choy, lettuce, silver beet, broccoli, and then capsicums, courgettes, and up in the back there I put in some more courgettes and put a kumara into that bit there. So for me, I'm an active relaxer, so the pace of today was a lot slower than what my pace is. I have normally got 3 or 4 things, 5 things going on at once. So in my prayer time and reflection, I'm asking the Lord always, okay, what do you want to do in my life? What do you want to do in my community? What do you want to do in my family? How am I to reflect your gifts and talents and your kingdom here on earth while I'm here? We've got my YouTube channel as a platform. We're about to go live on our radio, Te Reo Marama 88.3. Joshua and I, John's teaching Joshua how to go with that, and so we are actually going to convert some of my word on Mondays into MP3 format, and going to be putting those online as well, so we'll have that mechanism on the radio. We're also looking at doing recordings later on where we can have one recording for podcasts, for the radio station, and for our my YouTube channel, where we could do one activity and then use it right across platforms. Thinking about Christmas, Advent that's coming up, thinking about next year, my relationship to training up here. I want to bring up Hauamarangi, which is our servant leadership training program that I wrote a couple of years back. We had our first graduates this year, Kiwi, Taranaki, Manaki Nui and Caleb Takahu, gone through the program, and we're hoping to have a hub of that based up here in Kaikohe, where we use the marae structure and format as a process of growing and learning and developing leadership skills. We'll have a team in Auckland, so if you're in Tamaki Makaurau next year, there's a team down there that's going to be carrying on. We'll have a team up here and looking at ways of wānanging together. I'm thinking about food security and water security for our whānau, where it's on the land or we're here in Kaikohe. Thinking about how we grow our church, and how do we make our church wallless so that people get in and out and move around and drink from the wells of living life. Thinking about our whenua and how I help my sisters, sister-in-laws out, and all those types of things. So these are on a slow day. Just doing some light thinking around that, as well as doing a bit of mentoring with Dion Jensen and the Lion Academy. Just because I got so much on, I actually need someone to help me keep things sharp. Also think about priorities, where I put my effort. So I've partnered up with him, and in a sense of just having someone else speak in my ear to be able to go, hey, you might want to sharpen this up, or as I develop things that we can do concurrent activities, like I'm in the process of writing some books and ebooks and getting some publications out there around leadership development, around dream interpretation, around marakai, and putting the things down that we've been learning and as a resource for others, developing a discipleship program. How do we, Christianity 101 in the sense of Jesus 101 type of stuff. How do we bring people from not knowing to faith, to believing, to exercising their gifts and talents that God has given them. So all this stuff goes around in my head whilst trying to lead a church with my my leaders that I've got, while looking after my family and making sure that they're okay and my boys are okay. And just loving life and living it to its full. Got some more Kay come over and cleaned up this garden here, and I said to him, I don't really eat flowers, but I do eat food, and so we've got some Chinese lettuce in here and some more tomatoes. Got some more tomatoes around the side here. So, some down in there, some in here, and then we got some more tomatoes along in here, and some baby tomatoes there. Did some research. $20 million of food money goes out of Kaikohe every year from out of Countdown and New World, and I'm just trying to encourage whānau in regards to building community resilience and perseverance and sustainability. You cannot keep, it's not sustainable having money going out of your community. That's going out into someone else's pockets. In the 90s, I came across Robert Kiyosaki in his book Rich Dad Poor Dad, and he talked about assets and liabilities, and one of the messages that he talked about there is an asset puts money into your pocket, a liability takes it out. Every time we go and spend money at a shop, that's a liability because they're taking money out of our pockets. And when it comes to economic sustainability for communities and whānau, you need to, if you're going to spend money at a place, you've got to know that, okay, I've got the money to do it, and it's just a necessity. Otherwise, it's just going away. It's just running out. So that's what our Kaitaki Marakai program is, our garden project. It's teaching whānau by doing it ourselves, what a garden looks like, how to go about doing it, and then hopefully, as we partner up and share with each other, we will be able to grow our own kai, just like what they're doing up in Auckland, you know, at Te Papatungu Kōkiri Marae there, their kumara projects there, kai ika projects there, their garden projects where they get people in and just help coach them around doing their own gardens, you know. And it's only a small one, but between this garden and what we've got out on our papakainga, we'll have plenty of kai coming up into the new summer and after summer. And at the same time, you know, we've got some seedlings here we're giving away from the tomato man in town here. I'm growing some more kumara, so I've got a kumara in there, and because of the sun, so all those shoots eventually I'll go and plant again. Yeah, anyway, got a herb garden that Kay put down for us. It's all little things to help people out. Matthew 25, sorry, teaches us about what do we do with other people, how do we help them out, where those are in need, be compassionate for others. I've followed the Lord all of my life. I became a Christian when I was 18, 19, sensed the call to go into service when I was 20 years old, and Joseph and I have just served the Lord all the way, just trying to find ways to help people out, and if they need our help, it's fine. If they don't, that's fine too. We just walk with each other and help each other out. So anyway, whānau, find a day where you rest. It is not sustainable to work 7 days a week and have a high output where you don't rest. When it comes to your funeral, your loved ones that are closest to you are not going to say to you, oh man, we wish you stayed at work, or wish they worked longer hours. You know, your Creator's given you a day to have a rest. So have a rest, whānau. Find some time to have a rest. Anyway, Mondays are my day of rest if I'm not travelling. And it always starts off with being thankful to the Lord, have a bit of karakia, do a bit of reading, seeking Him out for myself, you know, listening to His voice. And then just plot out my day. Tomorrow I'll be doing a bit more intentionality with other stuff, but today it's my rest day. So anyway, I'm going to have a look at what's in the fridge and cook up a kai. See what we got there. Alright whānau, ka kite. Have a good day. Matua.